Well, coming right off chapter 1, I can honestly say that was fucking insane. Second first breath.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an
This guy
artist
sounds creepy.
myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty.
I feel like you're gonna be on a,
I'm probably boring you.
No,
like,
it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days.
there's gonna be a documentary
I'd
about
really
this
like
guy.
to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you'll probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's
What the fuck's
always
going on with that
paperwork
painting?
involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Liar.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
She's
That
awake,
me?
Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable.
Why do I
can see
have
your brain
sores all
functions
over
just
me?
fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass.
Yeah,
I would
that
advise
will
plenty of
happen.
rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything.
What
Take
is
care, Mrs.
wrong
Ashworth.
with my skin?
Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
I have, like, sores on my face and arm. Can someone explain that to me, please?
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way.
Hi.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate
Stupid
this
job.
place.
Then get
Tell
a
you
new
what, Susan.
job!
Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million.
Who is
I'm
her?
not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old.
What? Yeah,
Just wanted to
124
say
over
you're
70.
lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit more than just waking up in the hospital to change from trying to kill yourself. Oh, hell no! There had to have been a better way.
Bad dream?
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
I was burnt alive.
Fuck it, why not just tell him
Actually,
the
it reminds
truth?
me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she.
Yup.
I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They're
They make
overworked.
auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes.
You don't.
I'll be here
And
till
you never
the
will.
morning.
Not while working
To be
here.
honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
You
I
took
took
pills,
some
yeah.
pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then all of a sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at
listening to
first.
Samenya,
I felt happy. I was free,
watching and
but it soon got
Romans
worse. There was this
charging
tunnel,
towards the
but
villa.
there was no light at the end of it, only darkness. Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car, and a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was the devil, I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots. She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so, here I am. Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream. Can you now
Lies.
tell me who found me and what happened?
Yes, that's something I need to know.
Your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you would sure be dead now, Susan.
My
Who?
daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
Do I
don't
have a daughter?
daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help.
Who the
Sorry.
hell was she? That makes no sense.
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die.
Yeah?
It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
Never.
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X.
Xavier?
Chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really
I
great
expect
guy.
that from Xavier.
You should trust him.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman.
Mother!
Everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him. But you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you. But Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy.
Yeah,
here.
you're another
he
patient
actually
for
offered
him.
me some free
That's
weekly
all you are.
sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt.
Yep,
One girl
I knew it.
knew, Linda. I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again.
He killed
Now,
her.
why do you think that is?
He killed
Dr.
her.
X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money.
Nope.
I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up.
She's
I
buried
better
in the
be more
courtyard.
careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
No, that's
What do you
that's
mean?
something.
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
He eats people.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very
I think
odd.
you open
I
up
don't
to
exactly
everybody,
hide things from
Liz.
people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private.
Everyone.
You know what I mean?
I know
Things
you
I
for
wouldn't tell your
fucking.
mother about. And we haven't even started
4
those
minutes?
sessions yet. So
I've known you for 4 minutes and
be
you haven't
prepared
shut
for
up.
that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills. Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did,
course
because
she
she
did.
didn't fucking. She wasn't
She
my
was
daughter.
worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
No, robbing
Do I
me.
really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That
Fuck
girl
that.
is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar.
Thank
attempting
you.
to steal from me.
Boom.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
My cats.
Maybe.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. So I can. God damn it.
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all.
See?
Well, I
No
did it
one
just
needs
once,
to really pull
He didn't
anything
like
out
it
of
that
you.
much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke
I
up
don't
with me
understand
last
why you're telling me
Valentine's
this.
Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Because you won't stop telling people about everything.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again.
Bitch, what else
careful
did you
who
want to tell
trust
me
here,
about?
Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said.
Is Liz gonna be a nurse Jackie?
Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
Hello.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be
Screw
as
you, you
honest
creepy son of a
as
bitch.
possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of
I
your
was raised by a
Count
giant
to 10
rat.
and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
His name was Splinter. Nothing's gonna happen.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's
They will
about
never
finding
call you
what
nuts.
has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
I mean, is it? I'm not gonna be honest.
Yeah.
With this one.
I had a great dad.
Gonna.
I
show
have very fond memories of my
wonderful
father.
life.
He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child. Not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan.
Yeah, I mean that one's a pretty
Let's
basic
talk about your
question you
mother
should be
now.
asking.
What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Well,
I
yeah,
lost
this
her
is
when I
actually
was still
true.
a child.
So you were brought up by a single dad. What happened to your mother?
No.
Committed suicide. One night,
Not
my
really.
parents had this horrible fight. I listened to it while lying in bed, forcing myself to go to sleep. It went on forever. And then, all of a sudden, there was silence. I kept hoping everything was okay, but I still couldn't sleep. I had this feeling, you know, that something wasn't right. And then I heard this horrible bang that echoed
Did she
through
shot
the
herself?
house. I got up. My legs felt like rubber. I went to the living room and saw the cellar door was wide open. For some reason, I already knew what happened. I just didn't want to believe it. We had a gun in the house, a rifle. It was in a box on top of the wardrobe, so I couldn't reach it. I wasn't even supposed to know about it, but I did. And at that moment, as I stood there on top of the stairs,
What?
I knew it was the rifle that fired. My father came out of the cellar. He looked like a ghost. Then he said something he would regret forever. He said, "Go and see what your mummy did." I could see tears rolling down his face. I stood there, paralyzed, and he shouted at me and said, "Just look at your fucking mother, will you?"
Are you sure
So
your
I
dad
did.
did not kill your mother?
I never should have listened to him. I still see her today when I close my eyes.
You certainly had a very traumatic childhood, Susan. I'm sorry.
Yo,
I
your
can
dad
only
killed your
try
mom.
to
Fuck that.
understand what it feels
Fuck
like
that
to
story. She
lose
did not
a
commit
parent.
suicide.
But it's clear to me that your problems are rooted deep in your childhood. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes and we will talk about something else.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Yeah, I understand that one. Good. The list of drugs for patient in room, side room 2. I guess that's me then. I'm on a lot of sedatives. The stuff they're giving me could knock out a horse and give it a headache for a week too. It could also cause hallucinations and paranoia. How bizarre. Why would they want to give me all of that? I'm not crazy, I know that for sure. If anyone's crazy here, it's someone who put me on all this medication for no good medical reason. A bunch of chrysanthemums. I hate flowers. I don't like flowers. Really don't care what they smell like. So, yeah, when I went to the hospital because of my mental health, they kept on trying to put me on freaking, oh, what was it? It was a heavy sedative. Either way, I kept on telling them no, but that just solidified my trip to the mental hospital. Side room 2. They must be keeping another suicidal nutcase in there. Probably. Surprised your door is even unlocked. You can't go into other people's rooms.
I've got enough gloves in my pocket. There's no need to take more.
Yes, there is. Take all of them. 11:40. All the clocks broken in this hospital. Probably because guess what? You don't have anywhere to be. Why would I lie down in someone else's bed? That's just weird. List of drugs. According to this, her name is Ann Burton, 35 years of age. She's taking lots of sedatives and has a long history of drug abuse. It seems that on top of it all, she's taking methadone for heroin syndrome. At the bottom of the page, there's a note saying she's actually a private patient who's staying here out of her own free will. Lucky lady. I guess it won't be so easy for me to leave the ward. Nope.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course, but the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
It's a discharge letter for Ann Burton, currently a patient in side room 1. It seems she has admitted herself in the hospital and is allowed to leave whenever she wishes.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Well,
Yeah.
why do you have it out like
Well,
that?
maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
I bet she thinks those red-rimmed glasses make her look attractive. I know her kind all too well. Completely dedicated to her job, yet totally brainless and closed-minded. Well, that's kind of rude.
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
You
It's
are.
for the patient's safety, ma'am.
You're
If you haven't
100%
been
a
discharged
prisoner.
by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
I'll come back later.
Please do, ma'am. We'll be right here.
Is Liz
Yeah.
here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry, a lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name.
You are...
Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment.
Doing what?
I'll come
Doing
and talk
what,
to you in a
bitch?
minute, alright?
Looking at your goddamn feet? You cunt? What's that? What's that box? What's that box? Hey, who's that? Is this Ann Burton? Another suicidal patient. Strange. She looks like someone I know.
Hi. Are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it.
Without
But
your-
you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I miss her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name.
Ooh.
The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well,
What is my mother's name?
uh, Elizabeth.
No, you're
Damn it.
wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Ann Burton, 35 years of age. But it does not have anything about
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, alright?
bitch. It's a toilet door. Oh, really? What's in there? It looks like it hasn't been emptied for a while. There are lots of discarded medication pots in there, among other gross stuff. I'll take one of those medication pots. Please stop Please stop writing messages on the mirror. While we are currently experiencing difficulties maintaining high level of cleanliness due to sudden absence of our cleaning staff, we ask all patients to be considerate and help us keep the ward tidy. The mirror is cracked, a large shard of glass is lying on the side. Let's see, will there be a note? How gross is it? It's rather filthy. Okay. Can I run out? Can I run out? Let me run out! Let me run out!
Someone is coming.
Yeah, so run.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
Liquid? Why are you repeating yourself?
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Go back to
I
your
don't need to
room and
go
rest.
to the quiet room.
You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
So yeah, it's that fucking nurse. Side room 1, this is where I'm staying. Hopefully not much longer. What is that? So hard to concentrate. Is this thing filled with drugs? Yeah. Use? Oh shit, can I use it? Oh my god. Did I stab someone? The red liquid is gushing out. What do you think that is? Probably blood, right? What? Do I go in here? Lie down? What happened?
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now, but I can't let them.
Hey, I'm gonna stop it here. This is part 2 of the cat lady. I hope you guys enjoy it and stay safe.